Hello, YouTube. Welcome back to Like Tommy C. I'm your host, Tommy Cuddy. I'm waiting to tell you good morning from this beautiful day. I have to say that it's going to be a wonderful day today because I got a ton of stuff planned. Like number one, what we are going to be talking about is the radio frequencies in Cass County, Kentucky. And then after that we will be talking about like the radio frequencies like for instance like what we are going to be talking about first is I felt really, really excited about this. And so the Green County radio frequencies for their fire turnout is 1743.0 and the tone are 54.7 for emergency communication for 1 and 2 paramedics. 87.8 for the fire and EMS 101 and 10102. Williamstown is at 2007.0 for fire and EMS, those exact same fire and EMS units. So like if we go on back, we look at like Boone County. So Boone County got Florence, which are 2. Now the Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport is 928.1 and 887.9.0. Now Florence fire units, the Greater Cincinnati Northern Kentucky International Airport fire is 001 through 09, which that's that radio frequency. Now Florence is 30 through 39. Now, for instance, the Florence Fire Chief is 125. The Burlington. Now, the Police, Fire, and Airport Dispatch is 301. 901 is Fire Headquarters. So the unit numbering, like for building maintenance, it's like 100, and then after that they got 200 for building maintenance, 600 for ramp escort, 700 for electricians and facilities. So for check DL status is 1030. 1032 is Lost item. 10-4, a single 4 is police station on station. So if we go to Shelby County, now this one's the interesting one because Shelby County Law Enforcement 103, but the sheriff is 1. Deputies are 4 through 9. Detectives 11. Now Baghdad Station is in Baghdad, Kentucky. 7701's the chief. Captain is 7703. So you guys probably wouldn't mind talking about that because, so if we go back to the Trigg County dispatch, we look at TAC CAS is 155.670. Special events is 453.525. For instance, 155.7875 is Trigg County Dispatch, which is color code 7, talk group 7000, and 402 is the slot 1 is the dispatch. So we click on their trunk systems. We got, for instance, on here U.S. Army Fort Campbell, which they use a P-25 Phase 1, which they got, for instance, like on here for these undivided talkers, they got 314, 317, 720. Now the police fire radio locating is 104, which I actually got some communication off that, which luckily. 108 is Eagle 1 military police, which I think, which is really nice for the different people there. They also got down here like civilian law enforcement training, 110. So if we go back to the United States and we check, we already did New York, but there's a green one on there. So if we look at like the Buffalo region, and we like click, for instance, the Buffalo region radio system, we see that they got SollyNet, which is a DMR multi-role capacity plus. So if you guys remember from like a couple of videos back, like let's just say last year, I made a video all about the different radio frequencies that are inside the Indiana region, but when we go over there to like, for instance, like the Kentucky region, they got like so much like good radio communication. It's like crazy over there. So the Seneca Resorts and Casino, they got 2 resorts, the Seneca Buffalo Creek Casino and the Seneca Niagara Resort and Casino. For instance, they got slot machine operations, slot machine repairs 11 and 12, 14 is security, 25 is environmental services. So if we click on Niagara County, we click on the Seneca Niagara Casino just to talk a little bit more about this. They got, for instance, like 58 is slot attendant, 59 is slot technician, 68 is security, 69 is management, 82 is maintenance and janitorial, so is 81. So on the Wicca, they got a couple of radio frequencies that are undivided, but confirmation use talk groups, which 50, 56, 68, 74, 78, and 88 are the talk groups on there. So like for instance, they are a NXT and NXH 96,000. Their band is UHF, which that means that they use like the radio frequencies that are like NXT and that's like for instance like in like the Bedford area, which I think which is really really nice. So if we look at here, like for instance, the Niagara County International Airport radio frequencies, they got, for instance, like the Thunder over Nashville. They also got Flight Aware, which you guys could use. They also got Air Native. But looking at the database, they got only one airline that goes there, and that airline is Allegiant Air. Which luckily Allegiant Air, I think, which is a really nice airline. If you guys are taking it, like for instance, to like Florida, which is like not that very far from, which if you guys flying there, you guys get over to a good area, you guys stay there for a couple of nights, which I think, which is so very nice. Like for instance, so like for instance, if we click on like the Niagara system again, we do like their businesses. They got like the DoubleTree at Niagara Falls, front desk and guest services. They also got maintenance. They also got Deep Plunge Niagara Falls, which is like one of their famous ones, because that one's DMR. They also got the Hyatt Place, Kodak Health Security and Management. They also got the Niagara Falls Convention Center, which is on Narrow FM. They also got the Ramada Inn, which if you guys remember, I tried to play that one like while I was down there in Niagara Falls, and sadly all the communication on that I couldn't get because they were using like a DMR communication, which I think which is like really interesting, I think, which is like honestly like one of their bestest like communications, which I think that's in that area. So like for instance, if we click on like transportation, so like their transportation, they use like two transportation options. They got taxis and they also got buses, which I think, which is really nice. They also do that for like a cottage corners delivery, also a school bus delivery. Now the taxis, they got buses, they got delivery trucks, and they also got a taxi frequency. That's on the FM communications 95 millibytes, which we all know that one's a good one. So if we go back to Niagara County, I want to talk about one more, and then after that, I'll let you guys go. So the Niagara Frontier Radio Network, they got like for their airport, which is the Buffalo Niagara Airport, which they got NFA, they got operations, they got maintenance, they got commons, they got vans, all the way like for the other one, which is for like the Buffalo Niagara Airport, which they also got the quarry, they also got electricity, they also got maintenance for both airports, which I think which is really nice. So like their Metro Rail, they got Buffalo Fire Channel 4 patch, they also got operations, So like police 1 is rail line stations and police 2 is normally for the buses and airports. I hope you guys like these videos. If you guys have, make sure you guys give this a big thumbs up, and if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, ding that notification bell so you guys will not miss out on any videos. Alright guys, that's it. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys this afternoon for one more video.